By the way, this goes even for Neil Rogers. I disagree with him. Not in everything, obviously. But in some things, I disagree with him very, very vigorously. I disagree with what he calls the humor of his attacks on senior citizens. I resent that. I cannot get out of my craw what I once heard on one of his programs. I will get those calls. Tell the callers I'll get to them. I promise I will. Someone called him and said, one of those, those people. Well, those people, I'm Jewish. I heard those people bit ever since I was a little kid.
This is Roger from Miami.
I don't know your name, and frankly,
I just don't want to say anybody being anonymity. Hello.
Yeah, well, I prefer that names not be used.
Just so you can, so you don't have to call me caller or anything like that.
All right, sir.
Yeah, I wanted to say something like, I listen to your show every weekend.
I thank you.
And I think that your interviews are, simply as they say, marvelous. And the thing with Mr. Jicker was very interesting, too.
Tom's a good guest.
Yes, he is. It's unfortunate that wasn't live because it seemed quite like old information he was talking about.
Yes, unfortunately, no, I disagree with him. He said the Iran-Contra hearings would be dull, nobody would care. I think the Iran-Contra hearings got some of the highest ratings in the history of radio and TV.
Yes.
And for a radio TV editor to have said a thing like that would look very, very foolish, I am sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, would you do something for me?
Yes.
Play straight to me while I talk about a couple of sponsors so we can finish the show together.
Lay straight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just listen to me and pretend you're really interested, huh?
I'm really interested.
Okay. You don't have to applaud, but listen. Because it's legit.
I will clap.
Oh, well, you're very kind.
Why, 100 fat boys, beach boys, all the boys. Fat, thin, old, and young, and it's called Wipeout. Good morning. Here with Sonny Fox. 8:35. Oh, the human beatbox is here, folks. Would you welcome, please, with a word from Heine Wine, Athlete's Foot.
Thanks a lot, Sonny. Early September, and it's hot, dusty. The sun pounds down on man and beast alike. We call them the dog days of summer, and for good reason. Look out in your yard right now, if you happen to be at home, and look. Poor Rover, painting so hard, his little forepaws are drenched with sweat. Well, Big Red and Thor, Heine owners and operators of Heine Winery in beautiful downtown Medley, home of Heine Wine, the wine made with no carbonation, which means no gas bubbles in your Heine, believe that every dog has his day.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
And today should be your faithful friend's day. That's why they're pleased to announce the introduction of the world's first Heine Wine for dogs.
Oh, no.
All right, let's hear it. I mean, they have Canine Cola, why not Canine Heine? Canine Heine is made from wine and wine products. Canine Heine is the only wine designed with your pooch's health in mind. Now, there's no need for you to put your own Heine in Fido's water bowl to cool him off. Simply pop the top off new Canine Heine and watch Old Blue grab onto his own Heine. Hey, he'll be the envy of all the other dogs in the neighborhood, too. They'll be sniffing around the old hydrant and jealously growl, "Hey, check this out. Sammy got some Heine yesterday, huh?" Hey, if you have any female mongrels in the neighborhood you like to breed with the prize show dogs down the block, simply leave some open cans of Canine Heine lying in your backyard, and when those champion studs come a-trotting by, they'll be sure to stop by for some quick Heine. Dogs like to party, too,
Yes,
Hey, and you'll be able to set up a trust fund for the kids with the proceeds from her pups, Don't be afraid to serve new Canine Heine to Lasha Aspa, whatever that is. What is that?
It's a dog.
Oh, really?
Yes.
New Canine Heine's stain-free, so I guess you can pour it on that dog and it won't matter. Heine Wine, the wine that made Medley.
Heine in the morning, Heine in the evening, Heine at supper time. If I give you some Heine, will you always be mine?
Here, boy. Have some Heine. All right. Michael Jackson on Y100. Down, boy.
Let go of my Heine.
You should have about 1,000 TVs rebutting all this filth that's going on through those TV stations.
Say that again so I can hear it.
In other words, there's about 915 TV stations.
Uh-huh.
And they advertise drugs and sex and everything else.
Sure.
All right, I think the Jews, the question is, do you think the Jews should have about 1,000 TVs rebutting all this drug and sex that's going on through these TVs?
Let me see if I get the question right. You're saying to me that you think that the Jews
should have a 1,000
equal
TV
time.
stations. Equal time.
Yeah, 1,000 radio stations.
Oh, I think anybody should have equal time.
Well, that's what they don't...
Are you calling from home or are you at a phone booth?
I'm calling from home this time.
Uh-huh. I think everybody should have an equal shot at it, sure.
Yeah, but you see, anytime you make mention of the Ten Commandments and the doctrine of Christ, otherwise you're committing a crime, a treason against the Roman government on these Roman-controlled TVs. They should have TVs controlled from Jerusalem.
Uh-huh. That's an idea.
All right, now the second question.
Wait a minute. I got a couple questions.
All right, shoot.
Now, this is the Honest Show, right?
Sure.
You were parked in a parking place for the handicapped. They towed your car away, right?
Yeah, but see, I'm a handicapped. I should have a right to park there, too. But you see,
Well, wait a minute. What is your handicap?
I'm insane.
You're insane.
They did blue-eyed demon and drove me mad.
The blue-eyed demons drove you mad.
Reincarnated in human... nothing but...
Would you do me a favor?
Yes.
Would you do me a favor?
What?
Give me your telephone number off the air because I happen to know somebody with your car, okay?
You do know somebody with my car?
Yeah. Now, if you hold on, little Richard.
Let me ask the second question.
Okay.
All right, and the second question, now this I'd like for you and him, is to, respond to this one. Now, in other words, on Labor Day, Jerry Lewis, his gang of liars and murders, I didn't think that they was going to, in my mind, I didn't think they were going to raise as much money that they raised last year by 70% of their businesses. In other words, the Cubans have taken over 70% of their business. But do you know they raised it $5 million more this year than they did last year? And what I want to ask, now the question I want to ask you from that, do you think that he should have been able to raise that kind of money? In other words, those children, they are trusted children, and there's no cure for those people. And the only cure for it is the divine laws of God, and they're not going to obey those health laws.
Well, number one, Jack doesn't know anything about that. Let me put you on hold, and will you give Richard your number, because I think I know where your car is.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Put you on hold. Would you copy down his number? Okay. All right, we go to line, let's see, we go to Margate. 79 WNWS.
Glad to see the Carroll City Dogs are out and about today. Okay. Everybody who has been hanging on the line here for a long time, let's talk to them. Miami.
You're a bag douche.
Okay. That gets rid of one. Mm-hmm. Hello? Anybody there?
Good.
Yes, I'm calling from Coral Gables. I live here in a condominium.
You're living in a condom?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to know what size condoms do you wear?
I don't have any ideas, sir.
I see.
I never use them.
Oh, you don't never use them?
Never use them.
Well, you better watch out.
Better watch out. I have no need of them, sir.
You have no need. Why not?
I'm celibate.
You're celibate?
No,
I'm celibate.
What is he?
Abstinence, sir. Abstinence makes the heart grow fonder.
Untrue.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm alone, and I'm hungry. 624-9400 and Dade, 524... it stands great, but...
International will be open, but...
West Palm Beach. Are you there? Okay, they're gone. Let's go to Miami.
Hello?
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 Dan Majors.
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
Good.
This is Jack from Miami.
How are you, Jack?
Let me tell you something. Do you know they play your show in Eckerd's? They play WINZ and the speaker systems?
Which Eckerd's?
On Miami Beach.
No kidding.
And there were a few, as Neil calls them, pink-haired prunes, complaining about the thing there, and the manager says, well, I listened to it, and you can go to Winn-Dixie. There are other things. It was very fun. They were threatening to call the managers of Eckerd's, Mr. Eckerd himself, if I'm correct.
Jack Eckerd's a good friend of mine. Let him call. Jack will say I like his show.
Really?
What can I tell you?
And they were there, and I heard you. It was around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They were complaining about you, but it's only about 3 of them.
Yeah.
I frequent that, but they always have you pumped up in the background, except at night.
Oh.
At night, they tune over to something else.
Okay.
To the left of 2 places to the right.
Oh, okay.
And you know what station that is?
Whatever.
It's 5:20 a.m.
Well, Eckerd's is a good drugstore.
Okay, I wanted to tell you that, and don't forget, watch out, the sky is falling.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you. You know who that sounded like, Kyle? Yeah, I think so.
We know who it was.
Otis.
Hello, Stan.
How are you?
Hi, how you doing today?
Good.
That's good to hear. You know what I think would be really sort of interesting is if really sort of interesting is if really sort of interesting is
really sort of interesting. Really sort of interesting. Okay. Put the date calls up first, and then we'll get rid of them. The ones you've already answered. Is there anybody there? Okay, I'll tell you. Let me take them, okay?
Oh.
Hello?
Yes.
How are you? Yeah.
Yes, I work as a security guard next to the Rascal House on Miami Beach, and you know the early birds down there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had to arrest one of them. They hijacked a Sweet and Low truck that was delivering Sweet and Low, and they tried to get the entire truck.
Okay.
So I had to take them and have them arrested.
Okay.
On the Sweet and Low charges.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Stan Major.
Stan.
Hi.
How you doing?
The Crimson Tide and the Nittany Lions as well will go to Miami Beach, and Mike, hello.
Hello?
Hello, Mike.
How you doing, Joe?
All right, how are you?
Hey, listen, I'm enjoying your show immensely today. I cannot say more than words can say for this interesting show that you have conducted today.
Okay.
But seriously.
We knew who that was. All right, we will continue to go to Miami Lakes, and Gus, hello.
How you doing,
Knocking on Miami's door.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Said that he would move Jim Jensen, the running back, the other day. Wait to see that move. I didn't think Crash would make the ball club, but he did. Boston College beat Temple 28-7. Maryland over Virginia 21-19. North Miami, Steve, you're on Sports Talk.
Yes, Joe. How are you?
Okay.
Yeah, Joe, can you do me a favor? Could you spell your last name for me?
No.
Why?
Well, we'll do it later.
Because I'm filling out one of these Arbitron books, and I wanted to get the spelling correct.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Sure. Nick will give it to you.
All right, and what do you think about the Mets? What happened to them?
Mets?
Yeah.
Just didn't come through in the clutch right now. Lost last night's ball game. The whole season, or they were in contention to win it, and they had the chance last night to move within a half game, the Mets did, and as a result of failure of the bullpen and Roger McDowell, and today they just got blown out in the first couple of innings. But if you want to take a look at the whole season, injuries to the pitching staff and injuries elsewhere have hurt their chances. But other than that, they're still right there, 2.5 games behind. Why is this becoming such a strange day, Nick? 751-9463 in Dade, 524 WIOD in Broward, 278-655 WIOD in the Palm Beaches. Okay. Let's try this one. Don, hello.
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
All right.
I hope this is not a crazy call. We've had a couple.
Yeah, we've had a couple that ought to spend the night behind bars, and I've already but that's their thrill, I guess.
I'm watching Notre Dame, Michigan.
Big thrill in life. Crank caller radio station.
Yes.
Make a fool out of
some
yourself.
People's children, right?
Right.
Notre Dame, Michigan. I think
were awesome passes and really showed his worth in the NFL and why he's so good.
One thing I just thought of, did you happen to see Winston Moss's comments in the paper today?
No, what did he say?
About not being drafted by the Dolphins. He wanted to be drafted terribly by the Dolphins, and he was very upset when they took Graff in the second round over him. He said he's very happy now with Tampa. But what do you think, if you, knowing what you know about Graff and knowing what you know about Winston Moss?
I think it's too early to tell. Winston Moss has fit in nicely over in Tampa. I know the Dolphins liked him a lot. They watched a lot of footage of Winston Moss. He was high on their list, but apparently they feel Rick Graff is probably more of a durable player than Winston. That's about the only explanation. I think he's a little bit bigger, Graff is.
Moss is a 4-year starter at UM, which says a lot. But, all right, that's all I have.
I don't know what their final breakdown was. Maybe they felt there are more things they can do with Rick Graff than Winston Moss, but I think he's going to be an outstanding professional football player. One other thing, the Patriots' zone defense in their secondary has hurt Marino badly the last couple of years. That was the point I was going to make.
Yes.
Play a real good combination defense where he's got to read, and the combination of putting pressure on him and forcing him to read the secondary has confused him, and it's forced him into some bad decisions, and that's helped out New England the last couple of times.
And
So that's one of the keys I think you got to look for tomorrow.
Michigan needs a quarterback.
Demetrius is strong in coverage tomorrow at 11 a.m. You ready, Nick? Hello.
Hi, Joe.
Yes.
Hi, how you doing
Okay.
tonight?
What's
okay, one quick question. Do you think Miami will strike for a long time?
Do I think Miami will strike?
Yeah.
It's not up
the
to
Dolphins will strike for a long time?
It's not up to the Dolphins. It's up to the league.
I think it's really a shame that it's happening because of the tickets and the fans paying a lot of money.
$26 is a lot to pay, but you'll save your money. You probably get a refund.
Right. Yes, but, how much...
What was that? All right, well, it's open line now in Dade County if you would like to join us, and in Broward County as well. And Notre Dame continues their...
Morning. Oh, boy.
You got one. You got to follow that.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. All right. To answer your question about the Pope, next stop, the Pope is he's going to Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
Okay. What I was wondering is this is just kind of insignificant, I guess. How come Mike Ranieri only plays like 1 or 2 records in the morning?
Oh, it's a busy show. Between all of the things that he has to do, if he has time to play more, he does. But it's not really a music-orientated show. The music is there as added material for the show, and where there is time to play that music, he does. But with all the other things and the information that he does on that show, and the tidbits and all the other stuff that comes out in the news and the traffic and the different things, he really doesn't have a lot of time to play a lot of music. So therefore, you don't get much, especially after 7 o'clock when the show really gets busy.
I wish he would play more music. But I have one more quick thing. I have a suggestion for a guest.
Sure,
There's a guy by the name of Ken Meyer. Kenny Meyer is blind. He's in Boston. He's now at WHDH. Poor Lyle knows him. He's been pretty big in Boston for years, and he's great. I wish you'd have him as a guest.
What does he talk about?
He talks about all kinds of things and knows a lot about a lot of things.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the suggestion. Bye-bye. And
we just glossed over that stuff. We've been really dealing with the text this morning and looking for things that we can read and do trivia questions with. Why do I feel guilty? I didn't think I did anything wrong. No. Oh. 16 before 9.
And I'd like to hear if you could play some Harry Blackstone Chuck and Grind songs.
Harry Blackstone's what?
Chuck and Grind songs.
Shuck and Grind?
Yes, Chuck and
We
Grind.
just played that a few moments ago. You'll have to wait till it comes up again.
Okay, thank you.
Listen to Sunday Morning Jazz, brought to you in part by Cooper Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile's #1 rated dealer in sales and service. And
Love 94 at 8:51, 9 minutes before 9 o'clock. Let's get our latest Jessica Hahn winner.
Yes?
What did Jessica Hahn clean?
Toilet bowl.
Hey, goodness, Timmy! Praise God.
Praise the Lord.
All right, that makes you a winner. We have a Love 94 T-shirt, Wilmetco Movie Theater passes, and you're eligible for our next Jay Leno ticket drawing.
Oh, boy.
All right?
Yes.
Hey, and if you want to watch the game, let us know.
Yes.
What radio station loves you the most?
Love 94.
Thank you. It's 8 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Out of town for a day or two.
6 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Have not publicly committed.
That's brand new from the Jets. That's our challenger tonight in the new music challenge. You call in now and vote for the current champ. Is this love from Whitesnake, or do you want the new challenger to win? The Jets and I do you. 550-Y100. We'll take your votes for the next 10 minutes, and then tally up the votes. Tomorrow night we'll play the champion for you again. And real quick, let me take the phones again. Hello. Hey, gay this, man.
Yeah?
Hey, don't shut up, man. I don't like that. You got a weird machine there, man. Turn it up. What is that guy? Sounds like Max Headroom warped out, man.
It's easy to compare.
Y100, Cadillac Jack, let me go to the studio lines. 550-Y100. Y100, hello.
Hi, Jack. How you doing? I'm a student at one of the local exciting high schools, and we were, like, studying geography. And have you ever noticed what body part the shape of Florida resembles?
Get out of here. You're sick.
Fleetwood Mac.